Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Cinderellimouse and I'm playing Lost Records Bloom and Rage. So, in the last episode I got quite angry at the developers for their depiction of smoking because we had our main character, Swan, kind of light a cigarette in Nora's mouth in a really romantic moment, and I didn't like that depiction. Not only that, I didn't like the developers didn't give us a choice to say no. I kind of felt like, because I'm very anti-smoking, I've had a lot of smoking related deaths or lung related deaths in my family, and like, you know, asthma growing up and things like this because my grandparents like, sorry, my headphones keep popping out. And yeah, so I was really quite angry about that, that we didn't have the option to say no or anything like that. And this kind of glorification or promotion that could encourage young girls to smoke or kids to smoke. I really kind of disagreed with that storytelling. I'm hoping, well, I don't hope that Nora gets sick. I am predicting the probability that she probably will get sick in the future because I think there has to be a consequence to the smoking. I did feel like I was like lighting a fuse, like how dynamite has a fuse. That's kind of how it felt in that moment. Like I was lighting a fuse in my friend's face. So I don't want her to get sick, but I also want the storytelling element to say, look, there are consequences to doing this. It's not a good idea. People tell you not to do it for a reason. So Nora as well, she's really self-destructive in a lot of ways. I think she's quite insecure. I think she's got a lot of parts of herself that she's hiding from herself that she needs to kind of like address and learn to cope and deal with in a healthier way than this kind of like rock and roll self-destructive attitude that she has. You know, it's cool, I get it, but when you love somebody, you want what's best for them. And I wish that Nora could choose a different path for herself. Going into the story, let's see where we're up to. Let's see what happens next. Also, I appreciate those of you who are watching these videos. I know it's got a really small audience. You know, people's time is valuable. So those of you who are here, I appreciate your faces.
Yes, I kind of did piss all over Nora's dreams of being rock stars someday.
Yeah, let's go with the second one. We were just looking out for her.
Making it as a professional musician is hard. You were just looking out for her, right?
Yeah. I didn't want her to get her hopes up, only to have reality smack her in the face. She lost interest in music, I guess. She's like this big deal fashion influencer now.
Really? I mean, I love that for her. She is very cool. Famous.
Summer lit a fire in her. I swear.
Just like she planned.
Famous. Just like she planned. Good for her.
Let's not pretend hang on, let's not pretend like the fashion world doesn't have, sex, drugs and rock and roll as well. It's, you can look at people like Kate Moss, right? There's, I think with fame often comes the opportunity to engage in certain activities that may not be very good for the person, but you also get that kind of like artists are more prone to that, and it can be the part of the creative process. We are just human at the end of the day. We're not perfect, and I need to remember that. But again, it's that feeling of like, I just don't want her to hurt herself. She's such a fun, like loving, like I feel like she's really emotionally deep, Nora. Really fun. She's such a lovely character. Like, we want what's best for her, right?
We're so different. But I think that's part of what drew me to her. Sometimes I wish we could have stayed in touch. So seeing Bloom and Rage on the package brought back some memories. Remember our song?
Yeah, it was great. It was like
doobie doobie doob. Indulge me for a minute.
Doobie doobie doob doob.
I had an idea.
Let's say I'm worried about the package. Oh, it won't let me scroll. Yeah. Okay. It wouldn't let me scroll.
Wish I could remember our song. When I got here, seeing this place reminded me of it.
This song's banging. Dee 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 dee.
It's a bad idea. But I feel like we should write it down.
What, the song? Sorry, I was distracted by the
me.
Diggly Diggly song.
Sure.
Where's the jukebox in this place? Oh, I can move over to it. Okay. Oh, what was that? Something just fell. My desk is a bit cluttered today.
Excuse me?
Oh, hi. Puts my arm around her.
Where should we start?
Howdy, little lady.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you guys something.
Coming!
That's what she said.
Lol.
We're close.
Nora!
She thinks I'm funny, guys.
Don't leave me with the witch. Come back. Oh, I can go fast, right? No. Yeah. No. I forgot how to go fast. I'm sorry. Am I going fast? Is this fast? Oh, look at how cute this is. We've taken it, like, out of the house. Have we? Or was this here when we arrived? Have we? I don't think we've done this. 1889. Right, remember 1889? I guess it was like... Oh, should I film it? I forgot I could do that. It's been a day. Yeah, I feel like I'm... Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's been like 5 minutes. I've forgotten the controls. There we go. Spooky. I love it. Squirrel. Oh, I've already got that critter apparently. Reoccurring critter.
So you said you found this place on the way here, right?
Yeah, I came out here early. Couldn't sleep.
Cool.
Come on, Swan. Hurry up.
She was out there on her own? With the Wendigo?
Almost there.
Is it Wendigo or Windigo? I would hate to get the name wrong. Crow. Crow friend. Be my friend. Be my friend. Beautiful bird buddy. Offer it some, like, tinfoil or something. I think they like that. They like shiny things, right? Cat food, tinfoil, and eggs is how to befriend a crow. I've just decided. I will test my theory this summer in my local parks. I will go armed with boiled eggs as offerings to the crow gods. Spooders. Spooders and fungis. Okay, cool. It's pretty. Hi, friends. It's so warm today. I'm sat on a cat cooling pad. The cat doesn't like it. I was like, but my butt does. I don't know how long I'm going to film for today just because it's been so warm. Oh, more eyes. Okay. So the witch has been out here basically. Oh, fairy circle. Don't stand in the fairy circle. That's how you turn into a changeling. Have you never read the mythology? Actually, it's just the way mycelium spreads. Mycelium is the root underground and it spreads out in a circle, just so you know.
Okay.
But also fairies. I mentioned this before. I'm obsessed with mycelium and mushrooms.
Swan. Come here.
I feel like his name's Paul.
Isn't this cool? There's something
looks like a
weird
face.
with these trees.
There's gotta be some explanation. Maybe there's something wrong with the soil?
But, like, what?
Wendigo.
I'm actually... Oh, what if this is the Wendigo's lair? The one you saw, Kat?
That would be fucking awesome.
Cute. Why can't I spotlight? Oh, I can. There you go. I'm just doing my thing, you know. Oh my god, did you see it? Did you see it? There was a shadow. There was a thing. Can I get it on camera? Oh, we've got that burb. It was like here. I told you there was shadows. If you didn't see it, rewind the tape. And like see if you can see it. It's the Raven King. Look at all the eyes. This place is cool, man. I'd fuck around and find out with this place. Okay, hi. I'm just drinking some water. I'm sorry if you can hear me sloshing in the background.
I've been thinking, and I wanted to ask you guys something.
Yeah? What is it?
Is it a secret? No one will hear you out here.
Have you ever wanted to, like, lay a curse on someone?
Don't do that, bad karma. It comes back on you ×3.
Yes, my step monster. Kidding. Kinda. Yeah. Especially when she yells at me for smoking. It's so annoying.
This is the problem with teenagers. You need to educate them and give them facts. And let them kind of like give them the decision. Don't make the decision for them, because if you boss them around too much, they kind of rebel and do it anyway, because teenagers are just wired to be stupid. Like really, if you're a teenager watching this, like maybe you're one of the smart ones. It's quite rare to be a smart teenager. And I don't mean like education smart. I mean like, I don't know, teenagers, like, they're still really young, but they think they're grown up, and then they don't really have a huge amount of world experience, but they think they do. And I mean, I know I was one once, right? And I was doing teacher training, so part of my teacher training was like, I've got a level 3 qualification in like teaching support, teacher training. So like I did a lot about like the psychology of teenagers and like brain development and things like hazard awareness. Like they haven't got a full sense of hazard awareness. They're not very good at judging speed and distance, and this is why the teenagers are like so prone to doing stupid things and like, you know, jumping off stuff that they shouldn't be jumping off, or running across a road like and getting hurt, because they haven't got that hazard perception or fully developed spatial awareness. It's developing still in those teenage years. And then when you throw in like peer pressure, like, you know, a rebellious, like the need for independence but still needing guidance and parenting, it's just like this weird melting pot of like hormones and rebellion and a lack of sense of you know, what is proportionately good for them. So I don't know, like, to be really, really totalitarian and authoritative with teenagers and older children, it doesn't work. Really doesn't work. It might work for one or two, but for the most part, like being a friend and being a confidant, and, you know, the listen but don't judge thing, and arming teenagers with information, right, so that they can think about things for themselves and make good choices, goes a lot further than just being like, don't do that, because they hear don't do that and they're like, haha, challenge accepted. So I don't know, life advice there for any parents who are struggling with rebellious teenagers. Like, I think as well, like, this is a thing they do with toddlers, but it also applies to teenagers. Like, give them a sense of control over their own life. So, you know, toddlers go through the no phase, like, no, no, no. It's because they're like, you know, they're learning to walk, they're getting their own interests and things. And so they want to do what they want to do, right? And they're testing boundaries, and they're figuring out, like, actually toddlers saying no can be actually a really good thing for their own personal development. So to give them a sense of control over their own little world, instead of being like, put your socks on, you say, okay, which socks do you want to wear today? And you give them like a choice of 2 or 3, right? And then they're getting to choose which socks they put on, which gives them a sense of control. And they're less likely to go through that really stubborn phase, or it's like more likely to pass faster because they have a sense of control over their own lives. And so it's the same with teenagers, because it's like, you know, I say to my kids, like, you have to go to school. It's the law, right? You have the right to a full-time education, and therefore you have to go to school. Like, I could homeschool them, but I don't feel like I am knowledgeable enough in all the GCSE subjects to give them that education. And also, like, they need the peers, they need the friends, they need the social life. So it's tricky, but, you know, that feeling of like, I didn't choose to go to school, I'm being forced by the local government to go to school. And, you know, that feeling of like, I don't have ownership of my life. Where when you start to go to college, right, it's kind of like, well, I'm choosing the course that I want to do. So, like, I think it's really good to put yourself in the perspective of older children and teenagers and even toddlers, you know, like, this idea of kind of like, so much is decided for them, and that must be so frustrating for them. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. Sorry, I get into these like waffles. Hopefully some of you find it entertaining. I don't know.
I've definitely had moments. But a whole curse? That's kind of intense, right?
I'm going to say, who would you curse?
What do you think, Swan?
Who do you want to curse, Cat? Tell us.
A little face.
I'll tell you. Back when we met, when Corey was yelling at you, like, stupid fatso, or whatever.
Wow, you don't have to say it again.
You looked scared.
She's not even that big, you know.
I hate him.
I wanted to fucking curse him right there. For you? For...
I know what you mean.
He's pathetic. Picking on us like that? It was wrong.
A little face. She's so
Hate that?
mad.
Yeah. Listen, remember how I said I'd write us a song? It's done.
Is
It's
it
a
Corey
curse.
is a dickhead?
Against all the shitbags who fucked with us.
That's a cool idea for
Let's
a song,
see
though.
it.
Our curse.
Uh-oh.
How did Cat put it?
I'm going to say justice. We're not Mintharaing this. We're not paladins of vengeance.
Cat said
You deserve justice.
she had a way with words. It felt almost like an incantation.
Can I just say, I don't like that we've got our backs to the room. Oh my
Should've
god, it went
put
red.
up the red flag.
Wow. That was the first verse, wasn't it?
Well remembered.
But what came after that?
Is there anything creepy hanging around my car? If we see someone inside my car, I'm going to be
What
insane.
was it?
Let's swear.
I should have put up the red flag. That you would be a fucking drag.
The rhythm's better.
And then the next line's like,
I know Shakespeare. I know rhythm.
see you in hell. You'll fit in well. I'll be your queen, and you'll be under my spell. In hell.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's
whoa.
justice?
That's
That sounds more like
tight,
vengeance.
Cat.
So sick. I have, like, chills.
Me too.
We have to seal the curse, though. Or it won't work.
How?
Do we have to, like, make a sacrifice or something?
Maybe.
Like this.
I believe in offerings, but not sacrifice. No! Bloody 90s movies. My girl, you've got a lot to answer for. No! Do you remember when there was like the HIV panic and everybody was like, don't do what they did in My Girl? Like, it's good that they put out the warnings, but there was like a mass panic about it. This is so bad. Don't do this. There's a reason why, like, there's so many rules about like blood and needles in the in the hospitals. Like, that
touch
could be
them
rusty. Don't touch them together. If you're watching this, don't do this. This is how people get blood diseases. Like, if you're gonna mix your blood, at least do it in like a bowl, right? Don't touch tips.
Seriously?
Yeah. You in?
No, it's
way.
gross. I'm gonna spit. Like, you
Sorry.
can have my DNA through my spit.
Suit yourself.
Oh,
Swan.
it's funny that Autumn and Swan are the ones at the table, and Nora and I am not doing that because I have a brain. I have 2 brain cells to rub together. I am the most intelligent teenager in this group.
Couldn't do it.
I can't.
Listen, I don't cave to peer pressure when you're doing stupid shit.
Wow.
A lot of the power, I think, of like witchcraft type stuff comes in believing it, right? I don't think the spells or the incantations or the tools necessarily do anything on their own. I think they are just like, if you think about like a crystal is just something that magnifies an intention. So I think there's a lot in belief, and I think there's a lot in intention. Like, we manifest our own reality. I do believe that, actually. However, yeah, so if we say maybe it worked, it's kind of like thinking something into reality, right? So I'm just going to say we were reckless. Like, that's in the past.
We were so reckless back then.
Those are roses. They look like roses.
I know. We were...
Her handwriting's so pretty.
So, take a look. I wrote it all down.
Like, and this is such a cathartic process as well. Like, being angry with someone and writing a song about it and putting all that rage into a song. Like, even if you don't intend it, that is a kind of witchcraft, right? You're doing something with that energy, but it's also something positive. You're creating something out of that rage, rather than, you know, something is blooming out of that rage, if you like, if you will. She said the name of the thing, rather than being destructive and doing something hurtful or, you know, bad with it. Yeah, cool. Oh, my headphone fell out again. See you in hell. You'll fit in well. I'll be your queen and you'll be under my spell. In hell. Fucking repent. For the fear, the harassment, and the harm that you did. I mean, your dick's as small as this little town. It's alright. It's got an edge to it. I will give her that. Not the best. Not the best song ever, but
See
it's something.
In hell.
Nora!
Hi, girl! I love her
That's a
hair.
good song. How could I forget?
Okay, she's not tied up to a oxygen
Sorry,
thing,
I'm
so
late.
love her outfit. Oh yeah, she's in fashion, isn't she?
wow.
Holy shit. Look at you two. Remember me?
No, who the fuck are you?
good to
You've
see
changed.
How are you?
You look the same.
Parched. I'm so ready for a good drink.
I was worried.
Drinks? They have. I can't make any promises on the good part, though.
So, this place hasn't changed?
Nope. Not at all.
I can't believe we're actually back here.
I love her eye makeup.
Welcome. I was starting to get worried. Did you hit bad traffic or something?
Here? Oh, God, no.
Oh,
I
no worries.
decided to check into my hotel first, to be honest.
I get it.
I just needed, like, a moment.
Wow. This is kinda surreal.
God, I missed you too. But couldn't we have done this anywhere but
It's
here?
not like...
Sorry, they don't give me a chance to like comment. She's lost her edge a little bit, hasn't she? She's definitely mellowed. She looks a little bit more... She looks cool, but she looks a lot more mainstream. She looks kind of edgy Instagram, you know? So, yeah, interesting to see what's going on with her.
We've got a ton of options in Velvet Cove, Nor.
Even Milwaukee would have been fun.
Milwaukee.
Just to go out and party together a bit.
I'm too old to bar hop.
Please. 50's the new 30, so 40's the new...
The 40.
No, thanks.
I'm just happy you made it,
Same.
even if it's not the perfect place.
Ah.
Glad you came.
So, what's the scoop? Were you, talking shit about me?
I was talking shit about you smoking.
We're just going back through everything that happened that summer. back in '95. Remember that package I texted you about?
Oh. I totally cannot until I've had a
Well-
drink. Or several.
Okay. No rush. Just get yourself settled.
I do not
Right.
recommend the cocktail. It was
Yeah,
lumpy.
Let me just hit up the bar. I'll be right back.
Buy it round. Get my phone.
Done.
Oh, my head was swimming.
Hold on.
I couldn't be her blood sister, but I felt like Kat would never forgive me if I didn't at least sign it.
This will make us stronger than ever.
What did she do? Like bite a lip or something?
See you in hell.
That was spooky.
You'll fit in well.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Is it? Is it though?
Wanna sing it?
Here? I think we should go back to the cabin.
Oh, no, wait. I want to film you here. It'll look so cool in our music video.
Well, okay. I'll be your queen and you'll be under my spell. In hell.
Go again. Swan. Film it.
I am.
Countdown.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
See you in hell.
You'll fit in well. I'll be your queen and you'll be under my spell.
In hell.
Do it again.
Really?
Let's switch the lines this time.
Sure.
In hell.
You'll fit in well. Oh, I'll be your queen and you'll be under my spell. In hell. In hell. See you in hell.
You'll fit in well. I'll be your
All right.
queen and you'll
That
be
works.
under.
Say it again. You too, Swan.
See you in hell.
In hell. Oh, seriously. This song is already pretty cool.
That was Fly.
It was okay. It needs some work. I love that they're into it. Her shirt's really cute. I love that little shirt and dungaree set.
That's it. Check this out.
There was still more.
Let's put on a concert.
More to Kat's curse.
Yes. Say what?
A concert? A concert.
Right?
Big dreams. Little girls.
We're Bloomin' Rage, and this first song is called I Fucked Your Mom!
Nice.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Where?
Ow!
Nora's garage?
Sure.
No way.
Oh.
Outside. Where everyone can hear us. A real show.
Ice cream place on the roof. On the roof of the video store. That's so oh, what's that 90s movie called?
Here we go.
Something Records?
This round's on me.
Wow. Thanks.
I got you this
Oh,
local soda thing, Swan. Is that okay?
Yep.
it's better than last time.
Still not much of a drinker.
Well. Cheers.
What should we drink to?
To us, man.
Cheers. To us and making new memories.
Cheers.
I love that. Cheers. So, about this Pandora's box.
That's it.
I just want to open it. Let me open the damn thing.
Wait on all that. I'm just not ready.
I'm ready.
Well,
Ooh, nice lamp.
Let's talk about our lives now. I tried to stalk you guys online, obviously.
I'm a ghost.
I think I saw that you're in social work, Autumn.
yeah.
Love that for
You
her.
always said we wouldn't make it big, but I still never thought you'd leave music behind.
Oh, awesome.
You just loved it too much. And you were actually fucking good.
Remember when I interviewed you, Autumn? You never cared for fame. You wanted to do something that matters, right?
That's right.
But Swan, you're so hard to find online.
Told you I'm a ghost.
I mean, your shit's on lockdown. Not that I blame you. Privacy is a hot commodity these days.
It is.
I'm not really into all that social media stuff. It feels weird just trying to, like, show off to a bunch of strangers.
Well, it's not just about showing off. It's a good way to build a business.
So, you're still in California, Nora? I think I saw you started a clothing line?
Yep. My wife and I bought a house as soon as
Wife!
the
Waifu!
panini hit. So,
The
I've been
panini?
running the business from home. Let me show you some pics.
Yes!
Cool.
Pics! I love it when people get the phone out to show me pics. I'm like, show me all the pics.
That's Melissa, my wife, and here are the kids.
Aw, what a beautiful family.
Your wife looks lovely.
I know, right? I have no idea why she puts up with me.
More pics. Pets!
She must be a saint.
Oh, and we just launched the new collection. Here. This dress is to die for, right? Like, I literally want to be buried in it.
I think it's really lovely, Nora.
I want to be
Thanks.
positive, you know?
I'm glad someone appreciates what I'm doing.
Oh?
I was
Hello?
just teasing you, Nora.
We're thinking of adding a kids line next.
Cute.
This one. Don't forget your phone.
Yay!
It's all charged if you want to come grab it.
He's not robbing me. Woo!
That's me.
Miss
Be back in a jiff.
Swan. Right, I have to say, sometimes I kind of tease, like, places like this, but I actually do love a lot of aspects about this
So does
kind
your
of
grandma
environment.
mind that you stole her curtains to make those dresses?
Accent's amazing.
Yeah, she said they all grew up here.
Not being sarcastic, I'm being genuine.
Just showed up, looks fancy.
Definitely not a townie.
At least not anymore.
How are you two doing?
Hey, Swan. The funniest thing just happened.
Go
I
on.
thought you recognized your friend and
I go to church with Mrs. Lockhart, Autumn's mom. We were just texting and she gave me the scoop.
Oh, wow.
Oh, small town. News travels fast.
just out of curiosity, why'd you leave this place? Was it school?
My dad got a job in Canada, so we moved. Nothing exciting.
I was kidnapped by a
Think
flock
you'll
of
end up back
crows
here someday?
that I befriended in the woods.
When you're old like us is what she means.
Yeah, I like it, actually, for the most part.
Exactly.
I felt drawn to come back here. But just to see my old friends.
Really? Say, did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts? Back in the day?
Why do you ask? Why do you ask?
Here you go.
I
What?
don't remember.
Don't mind me. Just
I don't want to sound
curious.
crazy, you know?
Don't remember.
And we don't remember.
Sorry.
Tell me more.
Don't worry about it.
Pam here's got a little hobby, investigating the supernatural.
Now we tell her about our
And she
book.
likes to rope me into her little ghost hunting adventures sometimes.
Pam, you and I are going to be besties.
There's just been things around here that no one can explain.
I'm playing matchmaking.
Theories, like creatures or aliens or...
I love that. Tell me more. Tell me
Really
more.
Give me grief. Like all those guys.
No, we're in the same club.
I think it's fun.
Cute.
Besides, some weird shit around here, too.
Oh my god.
You two make a good team.
She's the pro. I'm just a sidekick.
Start a YouTube channel. I will watch it.
Sounds like a blast.
I'm not even kidding.
Know if any of your girlfriends remember anything. Strange place, I tell ya.
You bet.
Sorry. Don't let us keep you.
Hey, don't forget your phone. It's right there on the counter.
Got it. Thanks. Thanks for not being a criminal, I think. Unless you hacked it while I was talking. Okay. Mum. You hung up on me. I know you're eager to see your friends. Oh.
Thanks again.
I thought it was going to bring it closer to me. I didn't know it was going to, like, go away. Can I talk to these people? Yo, what you doing? Oh. Hi. I'm not being creepy at all. You're being creepy. There's some food here. I want food. Give me your chips. What does that say? We are the... Oh, sorry. I just walked into your hand inappropriately. We are the mushrooms. Rancid magic. Yes. Nice. Hello. Nice to meet you, sir. I see you're also done with your food. Gus, you need to clear the tables. Everybody's done with the food. Do you need a barmaid? Do you want... Can I get employed here? Okay, I just thought I might check and see if there was, like, anything else while I could, like, get up and move. You know, like, see if there's any, like, See?
We can't just stand around doing nothing. I want some fucking justice.
Okay, interesting. Anything over there? I bet this opens up later and we can, like, play pool. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to miss anything because I know what these games are like. Can I go to the toilet again? Whirl. Okay, ladies. Let me in. What if I needed to piss? Don't nod. Wow, I can't believe the gatekeeping the toilet like that. Meet me in the two-holer for some fun. Oh, excuse me. No, thank you. Okay, what's that? Last call, loser. Fine. Alright. Can I go and check on my car? And see if there's, like, a ghost inside it? Because I'm being haunted by a weird shadow right now. And, it makes me nervous. Can I leave? If I leave, is it, like, game over? No, literally can't leave. I'm stuck here. I'm in purgatory. I died.
Can you believe we're the ones with kids now?
No, neither can my mom. She still calls me kid all the time.
Okay, fine. Okay.
The drinks here
I'm
are
coming
still
back.
cheap at least.
True. Where
Fine.
I live, it's
Ooh, I get to sit
15
here
bucks
again.
for like the most
Can we closer
basic
to each
martini.
other? That's
Oh,
cute.
I see them go for 20 sometimes where I'm at. Like, is it gonna clean my house and do my taxes too?
I just wanted to check and see if I could, like, access my phone.
I
But I
wish.
don't think I can.
And the fancy ones are usually weak as hell too.
Truth.
Let's talk
Hey,
about Hoovers
sorry.
because I can relate. Hello.
I'm back.
Hey,
Shit. Sorry.
I like this.
Gotta reply to this text.
I like that I can, like, see them both.
is everything okay?
Yeah. One sec.
I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna tell her.
She's doing her boss's job for him.
Yeah.
I was always working for guys like that before I started my own shop. So, Swan, we haven't even spoken at all since you moved. Where'd you go again? Vancouver?
Yeah. Vancouver. We moved there in '95. I remember our adventures helped take my mind off of it. But
Aw.
whenever I wasn't with you guys, I was stuck helping pack up the house.
It's so sad that she's, like, just made friends and now she has to
No going
move.
out until you pack that box.
Oh, I know! I'll pack it! But then I really have to go!
No, not the fuzzy flutterby thing. You know that box never got opened again.
I can't pack you up yet, Moth Girl. I haven't filmed you for my movie. Better late than never.
We love Moth Girl. We are all Moth Girl. It's like a weird Furby. Moth Girl Chronicles, cute. Okay.
What else? I better tape up the box too, or she'll be pissed.
Let's examine Goblin Corner. This is one of my favorite things.
I hate packing. Moving sucks.
Ah. Squidgy hand. Do we want to examine the binder? Will there be anything new in there? I guess not. Okay. Sticky. Hi.
Hi, Twiglet.
Are you ready for the move?
Are you ready for the move? I really need to ask Mom to get a container to carry you in. Oh, don't worry. I'll poke a lot of holes in it for you.
Hopefully you won't die if you'll leave the light on. My thinking is that if he has to go in a little, like, container... Look at this weird effect. Oh, it's like she's getting... You know, like, when people get migraines and they get the migraine aura? I don't think I've ever had that myself, but I've heard people talk about it.
Ugh, I swear I saw that packing tape around here somewhere.
There's definitely something with, like, light and shadow, right? Like, and visuals with this. With, like, the little flashes of the shadow that pop up. And then look there, like, the shadow on the wall. There's a lot of, like, subtle, like, play with those elements, I think.
I'm not surprised you stayed in Canada after the move. Seems like your vibe. Mellow.
You know, like, the lighting change. Like, it wasn't like this originally. It was a little bit, but I feel like... It's subtle, but there's more of these kind of weird little effects now.
Oh, gotcha. Don't jump in the box, Fluffbutt, or you'll get taped up inside.
Where is Fluffbutt? He's not moving. He does not care. Right, secret spot, what's up? We're leaving the scales. We're not taking those things with us. Shove them right back under the bed. We've got to take the secret stuff. Like, that needs to go in our backpack. Mum cannot see our porn. Drawing. Little picture of Autumn. How cute is that? Nail polish. Okay. Why are you putting that back under your bed? You're meant to be packing. Put it in your backpack. Put it in your bum bag. Alarm clock. I don't think we need to look at that again, do we? Watch me be missing something really important. Reminisce.
It's weird to picture all your stuff in a different room. What was it like?
Pretty much the same, really.
I got rid of so much stuff when I moved to my mom's in LA. I just wanted a fresh start, I guess.
I wish I had this ceiling fan right now. Really, really warm in the UK. And if you're not from the UK and you're from a place that has air conditioning, we don't have air conditioning because, like, our weather changes so much. It's not something that we need, like, that often. So, and also energy bills are really expensive. So we just suffer in our, like, brick oven houses. And I've got the window shut as well because of the noise, so it's very sweaty here today. I want you all to know my physical discomfort. And the cat pad, it's not cool anymore. I need to, like, bounce around on it to reactivate it. Okay, gremlins. Wait, why have we got so many? Why have we got have we got 4 feet? What's happening? Phone. Let's use the dream phone.
Can you believe she said that? Hold on just a sec. Swan, I can hear you on the line. I'm on the phone with Carol.
Oh, sorry.
Go pack up your things, honey.
I was trying to ring my 20 boyfriends on my dream phone. It's time. Done. I wonder if, yeah, I bet this is like the last time in this bedroom because there's like 3 shapes you can make and we've been in here 3 times, so. Yeah. Say goodbye, guys. What's that? I can't actually get to it. What is it? Buzzy. The Tamagotchi almost died. I almost missed him. He'd moved from the desk. Clean him.
Jeez, you're a mess.
Feed him. We are keeping this boy alive. For the 90s! Do it! For the 90s! For the memories, for all the Tamagotchis that we left behind.
Should we get out your toy?
Okay, I did feed him right. I'm gonna feed him one more time. Just to make sure. Will that kill him though? We're going on a long car journey. Listen, he needs the extra calories. Me talking about calories. What is this game doing to me? I never consider calories normally. I quite like this. I might keep this top. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep the top. I might go for those pants. Beautiful. Talk about fashion design, Nora. I'm the trendiest 90s teenager in this game.
School there was way bigger than ours, of course.
Oh, you mean it didn't have a cafeteria slash gym slash theater?
Oh, the cafetorium.
Love it. We had one of those in the school that I was working at. It was like a hall, but they converted it into like the dining room and the kitchen. But they still used it for like assemblies sometimes.
Collector's edition. Too bad the candy tastes like chalk.
And it was used by both the infant school and the junior school. So, and I would be on, I was a teaching assistant, but we all had to like do our part in terms of like lunchtime duty. So for like a section, I was kind of like rotated into the dining hall, and basically the little kids, the infant school came in and had their lunch, and then their team had to like clean up really fecking quick for our team to come in, and like the juniors come in, but then the juniors were coming in after the infants, and infants are messy, so the juniors would be coming in and there'd be like food everywhere from the infants, and then we had like 10 minutes after we were like ushering the bloody kids out while they were still trying to eat so that we could clean up and like mop the floor so that they could use it in the afternoon because it was like a part of the infant school and the junior school were just kind of like using it. It was, listen, schools in the UK do not have a lot of government funding. They don't get as much funding as they need, and we were doing the best we could. But yeah, I recommend if your kid can like have school lunches and eat outside, like I don't know, do what's best for your kid, you know.
I don't know if Shadow ever liked me.
Aw, of course he did. As much as he ever liked strangers, which was not much.
Like my cat. He comes around, he gets used to people. He's very nervous. My cat was abandoned. He was left in a, not by me obviously, this is how he got him, but he was found and he'd been left in like a cat box, like a plastic cat box in a supermarket car park. And so he's terrified of cars now. And he's terrified of being outside. He's the biggest, softest good boy house cat. Yeah, so he's got a lot of stranger danger, bless him. So it's really cute when he does get used to people, though. I don't know where he is today. I think he's sunbathing. He's trying to be ginger. You know when black cats lie in the sunlight too much and they start to go a bit ginger? I heard this theory that there's only two kinds of cats, right? There's two colours of cats. And then it's like varying kind of like darkness or lightness of those colours. So there's ginger cats. So black cats are actually ginger cats. And then there's like blue cats, which is like the grey colour. I don't know how true that is. I probably heard it on TikTok. I don't recall.
I used to go to movie screenings with my wife sometimes. But it's been hard since we got our house.
Hi there.
The drive is brutal.
Oh, I'm definitely watching this again before I pack it.
I'll be your queen and you'll be under my...
Pause it on our girlfriend, you know, our future wife. Nora's got a wife and kids. Autumn, I think, is single, so you know how it is. Sorry, I think I just pet the cat twice, but I do not regret my decisions here today. Right, have I got everything? What does it tell me to do? Close the box. Okay, I can do that. Bingo bango.
Mom, can I go now?
See? Was that so hard? Yeah, fine.
Are we getting like new stuff on there? Is there like throw a concert on there? Play D&D on the roof?
I remember we'd always meet up at Fawn's Rest in the afternoon.
Wow. I forgot about that place.
I'm gonna make this the last
Remember our
scene
campfires on the
for the
shore?
day.
I bet rocks from our fire pit are still there. I almost want to see it, but it wouldn't be the same.
I think that would be a really cute mission to do when you're ever so
Hey, Swan,
mildly tipsy
You didn't tell your folks about this place, right?
with your adult
Yeah,
friends.
what'd
you
you
know?
tell him? Did you make something up?
Swan would never spill.
Even if they knew, they wouldn't be able to find us out here.
We want to be truthful for
We're
safety
not
reasons.
exactly on the trail.
I told them we're camping. My mom's just happy I'm out with friends.
Oh.
And she saw me packing my gear, so...
That's
Yeah.
what I told my mom too. Gone enough times with my dad that she's not worried.
Yeah,
I
90s
told my
parents
parents I'm
weren't
at Autumn's.
worried.
But don't worry, they won't call. I told them your parents are out of town.
Listen, Gen X and Boomer parents, generally speaking, with a few exceptions, weren't that worried about the kids staying out. It was like, when it goes dark, that's when I want you home. That was the rule, right? I'm sure they did worry, but yeah, parenting has changed a lot since then, I think. I am different with my kids than my parents were with me. And that's like with mobile phones as well. Like, I can't imagine kind of like my kid being out all day with no phone. I'd be like, where the fuck are you? Like, I'd be so nervous. I've listened to too much true crime, guys. You know, I think it's really good now that we do have mobile phones and we've got like, you know, you can track location and things like that. I think it's much safer for teenagers. But still, teenagers do need some supervision and because of the reasons that I kind of mentioned before about like not having good hazard awareness, because they are prone to doing stupid stuff. And you know, a lot of that stupid stuff is part of being a teenager, but you know, you don't want them to get like severely injured as well at the same time. So, you know, it's that delicate balancing act of enough freedom, but regular checking in and supervision and things like that. I'm a little bit more, my children aren't neurotypical, so I'm a little bit more of a helicopter parent than I think the average parent is, just because they need a tiny bit of extra help navigating the world. But yeah, I don't know. Let's go.
Gotcha. What'd you tell your parents, Kat?
Dylan and I made a deal. She was trying to sneak out to go to Corey's place. She's not supposed to spend the night since they're not married. So we lied and told our parents we're at our cousin's.
Oh.
What if they check?
My cousin's cool. She turned their phone off. Just gonna cost me a week's allowance.
I like this as something that's like, you know, sibling rivalry. Like, siblings can sometimes hate each other, but they're also each other's kind of best friend as well in certain situations. You know, that kind of weird dynamic. I'm an only child. I never had that. On the one hand, I'm kind of mildly jealous. Like, I would love to have, like, a big brother or a big sister to kind of, like, you know, that I could call up when I need kind of, like, a bit of advice. Like, that would be so cool to have as an adult now. Like, to be like, hey, or like, hey, can you lend me money till next month? I need to pay my electricity bill. You know, just having someone like that to kind of fall back on. I don't have that. And, you know, like, oh, I need a lift to the airport. Can you come and pick me up? Like, do you know, those little things that I don't have that I think would be really, really awesome. Come and help me tidy my garden and I'll take you to the airport next week. You know, there's kind of like negotiations that brothers and sisters have. You know, nephews and nieces, like kind of my biological family don't have that. You know, I don't have those kids to spoil besides my own kids. So, yeah, I don't know. But on the other hand, I do like my privacy. I do like my personal space. I do like having my own schedule. And so at least I don't have to worry about someone else's like stuff that I have to juggle. You know, I don't have to drop everything to go and, you know, take them to a hospital appointment or anything like that. Like, I don't have those kind of pulls and on my time either. You know, I think there's good things about and bad things about any situation, but there are parts of having a sibling that I do feel like I missed out on. I must have been a really horrible kid, you know. My parents were like, never again.
You made a deal with the devil.
And I'd do it again. I want to tell you guys something. It's big. Guess what?
You're an alien.
Tell us.
Chicken butt? What?
Oh, spill.
So, there's this poetry contest.
Cute.
And the prize is 4 Bikini Kill tickets. I sent in our song.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh, that's so
Wouldn't that be
cute.
sick?
I think she should have asked first,
hell
but
yes.
that is cute.
Oh, you'll definitely win.
No doubt.
Love it.
I don't know if I'll win, but I want us to go together if I do.
That'd be crazy. Let us know what happens.
If you
I
speak
will.
it and believe it, it'll happen.
Oh, we gotta find a way to go together.
Oh,
Even though I'll probably be in Vancouver by then.
Duh, you have to come.
life finds a way.
Road trip.
You know, you gotta
Hey,
have hope for something.
Guys, where would you go? Like, if you could go anywhere in the
Oh,
world.
Greece. Right now. Kefalonia.
Perry. Just would have to avoid the mimes. They freak me out.
I've never even left the US, so I'd, settle for Canada at this point. Just to go somewhere.
I wanna go to
Alaska.
Japan. All of my favorite games are from
I'd love to go to
there.
Japan.
Ooh, I hear the candy's legit too. What about you, Swan?
Alaska. I am like me, the human being playing this game. I'm so warm right now. Like I want to sit on snow. So Alaska.
I've always wanted to go to Alaska. Camp in Denali. Oh, maybe see some grizzlies.
Swan chooses the bear.
Keep thinking, when I'm done with school, I could go see those places when they're not, full of tourists.
Oh, maybe we can all go together someday.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I know we will. I miss long days and nights of doing absolutely nothing.
Okay. Enough nostalgia, Swan. What's your life like now? Any pics?
Oh, sure. One sec.
Okay, that's where we're up to. Oh my god!
Okay, so
We have a new cat!
pictures. Here's my goblin.
And on that amazing, jaw-dropping moment of the game, awesome, we've got a new cat. It's a black and white baby. I don't know if black and white babies are blue or ginger. Someone put one in the sun and find out. Give them plenty of water though. Yeah, a little tip though. Again, this comes from TikTok, so I don't know how legit this advice is, but apparently, you know, cats can struggle to get enough water. They get most of the water from food. They don't always like to drink water, especially standing water or still water. I sometimes can get my cat to jump up on the bathroom sink and I'll turn the tap on for them and they'll drink out the sink, but it's a bit hit and miss of whether he's feeling cooperative that day or not. So, in order to make sure my cat's getting enough water in the hot weather, I heard this thing about wetting their dry food, and I was like, because they have 2 wet foods and 2 half scoops of dry food a day. That's how much he eats, and he's not really eating all his wet food either, because I think because he's warm and the food's a little bit warm as well. He doesn't really want to finish it. But he eats his biscuits, right? He eats his dry food. And so I've been putting his scoop of dry food down and then splashing water over it, just kind of a scoop of water over the top. And I thought, he's not going to eat it. It's going to put him off. But no, he eats it. And he sits there and he licks the water as well. So I was like, great, I'm getting water into my cat when it's hot, which is great because he likes sunbathing, the little freak. So yeah, I don't know. On that note, with my weird cat care tips that may or may not be legit from TikTok, I'm going to leave you there. I hope you're enjoying the game. As always, thank you for watching. I know it's a smaller audience. It's a very slow-paced game. This is the sort of game that I would watch people play when I was kind of winding down to go to sleep, and I kind of nod off to. So if you're doing that, I'm glad I can provide that service for you. It's all well and good until I start screaming because there's a Wendigo after me in the next episode or something. I don't know. I'm waiting for things to get spookier because I know it's coming, right? We saw that shadow. I feel like the pace could be a little bit faster. I do feel like it's a storytelling game. It's a very slow pace. It's very nostalgic. I do feel like they could be throwing in a little bit more in there for me. You know, like with Life is Strange, the whole backwards and forwards time thing happened quite early on in the game. I feel like that game was much more dramatic. Yeah, I'd like them to dial up the pace a tiny bit, I think. It's a slow burn, but I'm enjoying it. I do like the game, apart from, you know, the thing I was ranting about in the last video. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing, and since I'm gonna keep playing it myself, I might as well record it and put it on YouTube so you guys can see it as well. So whether or not my views are 4 views or 40,000 views, I want to play the games that I enjoy. And yeah, like, share those with you. So I will see you again soon. Do take care of your faces, hug your cats, give them water, and watch out for those shadows in the corner of your eye. I'm gonna go. Bye.